Okay, that's crazy fast. The suspension, it's a stiff suspension. There's a huge difference in single and dual motor. Holy moly! There's no way that dog could catch me. No way on this thing. Hey everyone, Monkey Wrench Mike. I am really excited about this scooter right here. This is the iScooter iX7 Pro. You get dual 1,000 watt motors, a top speed of 38 miles per hour, and it will go between 40 and 50 miles on a single charge. So like we always do, we're going to take it out of the box, put it together, which I hear is minimal work, and we're going to take it for a spin before we grade it on fit, form, and function. Here she is all put together, super easy to do. You just have 4 screws that go into here. I love how this kind of crosses above the light. That is so nice. And then you have 3 screws on this part of your rear fender and then 3 screws on the other part. And I'll push this little sticker down so it stays on there. You got a little reflector right there. And yes, this is a good looking scooter. I love how it has the eye in red and then the scooter in white. So like I said, dual 1,000 motors, 38 mile per hour top speed, which gives you 8 speed modes. So you can use this in single motor or dual motor, and then within the single and the dual, there are 4 speed modes. So 4 times 2 is 8. You get a 48 volt, 15.6 hour battery. Like I said, the range is 40 to 50 miles. You get rear and front disc brakes. You have an advanced lighting system, which is really, really cool. This weighs 66.68 pounds, which is due to having 2 motors. It will hold 330 pounds. You get 10-inch off-road tires. You have a mini robot app to customize your ride. You can turn off or turn on the cruise control. You can lock it, you can unlock it, and then you go front and rear suspension. Look at that. It is so nice, and I love it in black. Here's your thumb drive right here. This is your, it's actually almost, that was already attached. That's really cool. Let's see if it comes charged. Here we go. Look at that. Ooh. So it's already in miles per hour, and it has the turn signal, which is right there. See? So there's an audible and a light. And see how this, it's a sequential. Look at this on both sides. So they're going to know which way you're going. Absolutely. You turn it off when you're done turning. You have a horn. There you go. You have lights. See how it comes on right there? I like it. I like it a lot. And then you have, let's kind of look back here. These are reflectors back here. You have the light, like I told you, which is integrated right in there, which is super, super nice. And if I hit the brakes, is there anything in the back? Oh, here it is right there. Of course there is. Look at that. You got a tail light and a stop light. So cool. And you have dual and single. So if I think it's this M button right here, it goes to kilometers, back to miles. What is that? How do you get into dual? The mode. Here's your bell. Oh, here you go, 2-wheel drive. Okay, if you hit the M button twice, 1-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive. So if you go back to 1 and then I hit the S, I guess that's going to be, here we go. See how it changes? We've gone from walking to eco, race, and sport. So there you go. Okay, and then if you hit the M button twice, you go to two-wheel drive, and it's the same thing. Eco, but it's much faster. Race, much faster with 2 motors. And then Sport with 2 motors, that is your 38 mile per hour top speed. 38! If you're in single motor, 31 is your top speed. Oh, I can't wait for this one. I really can't. All right, so I'm gonna take this out for a spin, and then I'll take you guys for a ride with me. Then we'll come back and grade it on fit, form, and function. Here is what you get in the box right here. You get a very nice toolkit. You get 2 extra screws for the handlebar right there. You get tools. You get your owner's manual. This is your battery charger. You get a little brochure as well. And I love it when they give you a pouch. That's a good looking pouch. You can hang that from the handlebars or use it as a backpack, whatever you want to do. I think it's really, really cool. And it's really, really handy. It'll hold a lot of things for you. So if you are mobile, absolutely. It's a beautiful day. It's feeling more like fall, and I'm gonna have a great time on this iScooter. Yes, we're gonna have a lot of fun. So we are in single motor mode. We have the display in miles per hour. This is my thumbnail. And to click once again from 1-wheel drive to 2-wheel drive, it's 2 clicks of the M right here. Okay, you gotta be careful because if you just do one, you go from miles per hour into kilometers per hour. So you have to be aware of that. But let's just go see what she's all about right now, hopefully. Okay, well, that's an indicator letting me know that there is cruise control. Now you can turn that off with the app, which is really, really nice, but we are, oh, this is a nice, easy 12 miles an hour. Okay, that's good. And we'll do a brake check. Oh, gosh, yeah. Good brakes. The handlebars are beefy. I like the grips. I'll tell you that already. I do like the grips. Oh, this is cool. Now let's get into, we have 4 modes on each setting, single mode or dual mode. So you have a total of 8 modes. This one is Eco. And there's that cruise control again. I think I'm gonna turn off the cruise control because I don't want that coming on all the time. Now, if I click again up here, which one is it? It's this one. Okay, now we're in Sport. I think it's gonna be great. It's almost difficult to read right here. Let me just stop. This part of the trip, of course, is the suspension test, which, once again, these grips are amazing. And I coast down here. I use a little bit of throttle just to kind of enjoy myself. This is a very rough road. This is a firm suspension. I kind of like it too. Some suspensions feel like they're almost about to bottom out. This one, this is a sport suspension, I'll tell you that. It's like when you have a car, you know, you have a car that's a luxury car, then you have a car that's a sporty car, and it's quiet. It is very quiet. Okay. Here's a good bump. Good job. This did a really good job. Okay, now we are in single motor mode. So let's go up the hill right here. Here we have a good looking dog. Hi. Oh, that's a good looking dog. Okay, so anything above 12 is a win. This is 18, and there, you hear the long beep. The cruise control kicked in. So here we go. This is 15, 14 miles, 13 miles an hour. We're going 12, 12.1. So we are above 12. I was hoping for a little more, but once again, this is single motor mode, which, okay. That's interesting. I was hoping for way more. All right, Now we're going to turn around and we'll come back down and we'll come up here in dual motor mode. All right, we're back down. We're going to go into our dual motor mode right here, which is, it's going to be a big difference, hopefully. So let me get up this way. We hit this twice. See, we're in two-wheel drive. Oh, you see the front wheel? Oh, it skipped a little bit. Okay, 22, 24, now we're talking. 26.2 miles an hour going up this hill, and this is a very steep hill. Well, we hit 27 for a second there. Holy moly. So we're going up a hill where 12 is passing. We're more than doubling it. That is, holy moly. 27. Okay, that's crazy fast. There's a huge difference in single and dual motor. And these are 1,000 watt motors each. So you're doubling your power. 2,000 watts of power on a scooter. Now this isn't the lightest scooter, but that's okay because it's got twice the power. Oh my goodness. Okay. And yeah, once again, I can tell the suspension, it's a stiff suspension. And every time I hit this, it's like the front wheel wants to get off the ground a little bit. That's interesting. That is really cool. Now, 38 miles an hour is your top speed. Oh, gosh. Holy moly. Okay. Well, that was 32 right there. These brakes are amazing. Oh, gosh. Okay. Motors are silent. They are so very quiet. And it does feel pretty stable up here. Some scooters, I feel like I need to hang on for dear life with both of my hands. This one, it seems to want to drive straight, and I can lift up, one hand or another, and it still wants to go pretty straight. Let's come down through here. We're going a different route this time. That's 35. Oh, and that felt like nothing. That really did feel like nothing. Okay, here we got a nice stretch of road. I hit 38. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, I think if I was gonna ride this every day to work or to school, I would take off the cruise control. Because these roads, you hear the little, that was the front tire again. Yeah, these roads are, you can't just rely on cruise control. There's so much debris and there's so many potholes and everything. But you can't, see there it is again, that's the cruise control. So no matter how fast you're going, you can set a cruise on there, which is nice, but you gotta have a really high, really smooth road. There's no way that dog could catch me. No way on this thing. I got a bell. I've got very cool lights, front and back. I have turn signals. Can you hear that? Yeah. Here's the other turn signal. Now the placement of the turn signals, it's under this thing right here like I've showed you before, so it's a little awkward getting to it. But I guess I could raise this up a little bit if I wanted to. Man, this really has a different feel. It really does. Yeah, I've got the cruise control on now. We're going up this hill. We're going 19.2. $18.2, 17.2, and then we'll start to pick up speed right here, but I gotta shut it down because I've got a stop sign. So let's do our left turn signal so people know we're coming. There comes a car. Here we go. They're gonna turn too. Yep, here we go. All right. Oh my gosh, this thing. The torque is incredible. Let's go ahead and grade the iScooter iX7 Pro on fit, form, and function. Fit the way that it was packaged. You saw when I cut the box open, you saw how well it was packaged. There are no scratches. There's nothing wrong with this thing at all. It was perfectly packed. It was super easy to put together. So absolutely, yeah, we're gonna give it an A on that. Form, the way that it looks. How many times can I tell you about these thick grips right here? I love them, I love them, I love them. This is totally adjustable, so I can, see if I push this, now I have more access to the turn signals, which is great. We have a little bitty bell. I don't know what I think about the bell right there. And I do like having the thumb control right here. Sometimes you get a trigger right here, and it's difficult to do the trigger and your brakes because you're just doing a lot with one hand. And sometimes you want to throttle and almost brake at the same time. So this is my preferred throttle right here. I do love it. It is so easy to actually fold. Right here in red, you have the latch. The latch comes down, this goes back. You have a flap right here that catches. And that's it right there. So this is how you can transport it. This is how you can hide it in behind the couch, under your bed, if you live in a dorm somewhere. Yeah, and then put it together and take it to school or work or whatever. You hear the click, you are good to go. So absolutely. Form, we are giving it an A. Function, this was so much fun to ride. It really was. I love the fact that you have these it's like a coil over suspension right here, and you can dial these so I can release the tension, make it a little smoother if I wanted to right here, which is nice. We have, oh my goodness. We have, it's just so cool. You've got a headlight right here, which is really cool. You have the turn signals on all four corners right here. iScooter is a great name. The suspension, as I've been saying, it's very stiff. It is stiff, but it's there. So you can loosen that up, make the ride a little more comfortable if you want it, but if you like stiff suspensions, if you really want a sports scooter, this is the one for you. So for function, absolutely. We're gonna give it an A+ because there is such a huge difference in one-wheel drive and two-wheel drives. It feels like a completely different scooter when you're in two-wheel drive, and I love when you give it the gas, the front wheel kind of comes up a little bit off the ground. It is so, so, so much fun. So if you're looking for a scooter that's gonna get you wherever you wanna go, it's gonna get you there in style, and it's gonna get you there early because you have a 38 mile per hour top speed. This is the scooter for you. Once again, check out the iScooter iX7 Pro. It is highly recommended.